So I have been hard at work on the next 100 days video, and it's kept me up until this hour, and I'm so glad that it did, because I was honestly planning on going to bed early today. Wildcard just dropped something crazy today. I had no idea we'd be getting something. We got something last week, didn't we? Or maybe that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think it might have been. All right, well, anyway, look at this thing. It's the freaking Andrewsarchus. What are the creatures coming to Fjordur, the map that's coming out in June? Hopefully, they haven't mentioned anything about delays, and I would assume that it's still coming out in June. But yeah, look at this thing. So this thing was first revealed back in November with the Extra Life charity stream. We'll go over the dossier in just 1 minute, but like, just look at this image. It is so perfect. It's so beautiful. Like the dirt being kicked up by the Andrewsarchus and the Rex as well. Like the fur on this thing looks just amazing. And just the Rex looks absolutely fantastic. I feel like this is done in Unreal Engine 5. I did poke the guy who makes these things to try and get an answer, but I think he might be asleep at this stage. But like, look at that. That looks so beautiful. So let's just turn our attention to the actual saddle on this thing. Like, we knew that we would be getting like a mounted turret on the back, but like, I didn't know we'd be getting a full-on just mounted beast like this thing. I feel like I kind of but I'm drawing like a comparison to something, and I don't know what it's from, but maybe you guys have some sort of idea. Like, have we seen something like this in some other movie or game or something? It looks so much like something, I just can't put my finger on it. But anyway, like, look at that full-on mounted turret. We've even got like a little door going in there for scale. So this is going to be just a crazy big creature, but also like the saddle is just like this gigantic thing on the back. Like, this creature's got to be an absolute just full-on tank essentially. So anyway, let's go over the dossier real quick to kind of just refresh our minds, our memories of what this thing can actually do. Andrewsarchus is a beast that's full of surprises. These ungainly creatures might seem sluggish while foraging for a meal, but they can move unexpectedly fast when provoked. Like certain whipomorphs, Andrewsarchus will aggressively defend its territory against interlopers. With some distance between you, it may be possible to dodge a charging Andrewsarchus. They don't exactly turn on a dime, but don't expect a river or lake to protect you against one. As long as its feet can reach bottom, Andrewsarchus will plow its way through deep waters. These scavengers will tear into just about anything if hungry, but they've got a bit of a sweet tooth. I've seen many agitated Andrewsarchus pacified by some honey. Once tamed, Andrewsarchus is a reliable, fast beast of burden, as long as you don't need it to take any corners at full speed. Its density in water also makes Andrewsarchus ideal for searching ocean floors for pearls, since it sinks so readily to the bottom. The preferred saddle design includes a mounted minigun to target foes, while the driver stays safe inside an airtight armored enclosure. Though a fully armored Andrewsarchus can't absorb as much damage as some of ARK's larger creatures, it still excels at harassing them. And this image right here definitely confirms that last bit. Oh man. So one thing I actually do want to just mention about this image, we see right up at the top here, I just want to address this. We've got some Tropios in the sky, right? So on the modded version of this map, there are Deinonychus and there are Tropios. Now we can see the Tropios in this image. Does that confirm Tropios are coming to the official map? No, it does not. I know the artist, and sometimes he will just put things in and they're not 100% like confirmed or whatever. So I don't think you should take that as fact right there, though I think it would be great if Tropios, of course, did actually end up on this map, along with Deinonychus as well. I like all of these really cool creatures to be on multiple maps, and I think it would be absolutely great if we could also have that. But yeah, just don't look at that and say that's confirming anything. I mean, we also had a trailer a couple years ago showing griffins on Valkyro, and we all know how that turned out. Anyway, so yeah, just kind of wanted to address that. We've also got the crazy cool obelisks on this map up in the top left-hand corner as well. If you guys have not checked out this map, I did a series on it. You can check that out. I'll probably have it pinned up in the top right now. Anyway, let's talk about this creature. So I actually kind of was thinking about it while hearing that dossier. That's right, I just basically ripped a clip of me reading it before because I didn't want to have to read it again. So yeah, I was just thinking, like, this creature is almost kind of like a hippo, because I read this before about hippos. They're so dense that they don't really even swim in the water. They essentially run along the bottom of the water. Now, I don't know if that's 100% true, but yeah, I think this creature is almost kind of gonna be like the same as like a hippo, like just as dense as a hippo. So I think that would be really cool if we could actually run along the bottom of the ocean on a land creature. Well, a land and water creature technically. So yeah, of course, like if that was an actual thing, that would be absolutely insane. I'd love that. I think that would be really cool. Obviously, you know, rock elementals and mechs and stuff can go down there. They'll sink to the bottom. This creature will too. I do think that we'll probably still be able to actually swim with this thing. So you're probably going to be able to almost like swim up, and it's probably going to take a lot of stamina to actually get up and out of the water. I do know in this ocean on this map, there's like a lot of rocky bits. So I can't really say that if it wasn't able to swim, it would be able to get out of the ocean in many spots. I feel like you might be stuck in a lot of locations. Anyway, so yeah, about this creature, it does say about pacifying it using honey. I don't think that's the actual taming like method that you just like passively feed it honey. Something this big and crazy, they're probably gonna add some sort of like multi-layered version of taming, hopefully at least. So maybe the first thing you have to do is kind of feed it honey and then try to like, I guess, knock it out or do something with it to actually get it fully tamed. But yeah, about the actual saddle, that is airtight. So it's essentially like a submarine tank sort of kind of creature. It's honestly going to be so cool to use this thing. I'm curious if we're actually going to be able to pick up silica pearls using it, because it does mention in the dossier how it's like a perfect creature to go and get silica pearls, but can you actually grab them with it? I think that would be really cool if we were able to. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, just in general, like I'm so excited for this creature. It looks so good. You know, the picture in the dossier, it doesn't look fantastic in that, but seeing it in the flesh right here, it looks so good, and I'm so excited for it. So yeah, anyway, that is the end of this video. If you guys have enjoyed it, go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button. I just figured I'd put out like a quick little update. I like updating you guys when there's actually stuff to talk about. So yeah, here it is anyway. Oh, and also here's a little banner for ARK 2 if you guys want to just check that out real quick. There's not a whole lot new here. It just looks really cool looking. But yeah, anyway, that's it, and I'll catch you in the next one.